Now guys, you may remember a fair bit back when I did a sneak peek on my project. Well, guess what? It is finally time to review and uncover my project's name. Now, did you guys guess what my project name was from the sneak peek video? Well, my project name is the General Lee. There you go. You finally get to see the General Lee in action. This is a 1969 Dodge Charger that was used on the Dukes of Hazzard. I built this car. It was a replica of the General Lee. This car is also a mock, but this windscreen you see here is quite scratched and battered up. It's not the best looking windscreen, so maybe in the future we will replace that. This has had a few upgradations to it, and we're gonna get more accurate, screen accurate wheels here that look a lot more better because the spokes are gonna bend in instead of just straight up spokes without bending or any kind of action or anything like that. Because the General Lee actually has spokes that's bent in towards this part, which would be pushed back a little bit. If you remember the spokes of what the General Lee wheels used to look like in the TV show. It was a TV show in the 80s. So yeah, and it was a really good TV show. It was really funny. Oops. Just knocked off the antenna. It was quite funny, and I loved the stunts that the General Lee did, all the jumps, which is one of the most iconic things about this car. So I wanted to make sure I could capture everything about this car. Like the tan interior, the black bar thing at the front. I don't know exactly what that's called. Maybe if you know that's called, and comment that down below if you want. And the iconic grille at the front as well, have to get that right. And of course the Confederate flag at the front, at the top, and the 01 on the side of the General Lee. Now, the one thing that is not complete about this model, I know I said I was going to review it when it was complete, but I just couldn't really wait that long. I didn't want to disappoint you guys because unfortunately there was just one brick we couldn't find, and that was an orange connection piece. So an orange brick with a stud on the side so I could connect the doorknob or a door handle there. So that's the only thing that's missing in the General Lee. Other than that, it is basically complete. So yeah, this is the General Lee. So yeah, I'm really happy with this General Lee. It turned out really good, really nicely, and also it's probably my favorite out of the two. Now here's something that Kit did not have, that I said in my Kit video, that my new project, aka the General Lee, has a functioning boot. And then I go. So you can actually store stuff in there. Now in the Dukes of Hazzard, if you remember, if you've seen that show, they actually had a bow that they used as their weapon to fight the bad guys. Yes, there was bad guys in the Dukes of Hazzard, by the way, other than Roscoe and Boss. Man, those two are so funny. And James Best was definitely a great actor. Same with Boss as well. Can't really pronounce his name, so yeah. And this steering wheel was going to actually have functioning gears that would rotate this, but it wouldn't steer enough, and that was very hard for a small car like this. So maybe there might be steering in here, but I doubt it. There could be, it depends. And you got your tan interior with your seats. That is the wrong color of a steering wheel, but oh well, close enough. And you got your lid for the gas where you put the fuel in, and of course the functioning opening boot as well, which is great. And I had to edit the back because it looked quite weird having a slope at the back. It didn't look quite right, so I made that flat instead. And also the roof is now flat instead of a curve, so that definitely looks better as well. You can see how I did some of the detail there. But yeah, and the Confederate flag was also shortened so the outside outlining could be orange. And probably it may put a sticker up here saying the General Lee, because on the show, there was a General Lee written on the side right there, on both sides. And yeah, there's the hinges on how I got that boot to open. This is a much more stronger boot. The original was so weak. Now, this front grille part is actually quite a unique build. Like, I found out that I don't think any General Lee builders actually use this kind of design or style on how to build the front here. Basically, there's a connection piece in there. You probably can't see this too well. And that connects these sideways. And then we connect these to it. Oh, the General Lee want me? Yep, there we go. And then we connect a light grey and an orange piece on the side, so you don't have any light grey or black showing on the outside. Unfortunately, it does leave a little bit of a gap, which I'm probably guessing mostly why most people did not use this kind of design. Because trust me, there are definitely some other LEGO General Lees out there that people have built because the General Lee is so cool. And the question I want to know is, why was the 1969 Dodge Charger only have one wind view mirror instead of two? Now that's something Hannah and I have both been puzzled about, but yeah, wondering why. Why was there only one wind view mirror only on one side? The other one didn't. And that's a question I probably can't answer for now. But yeah, this is basically the General Lee, and this is in brick built. Same with the Confederate flag at the top. Because stickers would be too easy, and I just thought it's just so much better having them in actual brick built form. Just give them more of a better look, in my opinion. Now I also have a General Lee drawing that I did, and I'll probably show you. This isn't the General Lee, but this is a train drawing that I drew of the N-Class from Victorian Railways. Probably just move the camera up a little bit so you can see, yeah. Drawing is definitely one of my talents, and I'm very grateful for that talent I have been given. And yeah, you got some trees there, and I've also been practicing my shading where it goes dark and then bright, and then dark and bright up there. You can see the dark there, the shadow, some more dark there, dark air vents. I think it's brighter there, dark underneath, and now windows. Yeah, and the rails as well. I'm very happy with this rail. This rail looks so cool. Because it's so close to the viewer, to the view, that has to be visible of most of the detail. And then as it gets further away, you can't really see any of the detail. I think I probably should have cut it off at least about there. I think I cut it off a little bit too early. You can see the ballast as well on the track. The ballast, some of the ballast got on the actual pillars. So yeah, if you want, I may do a video review on all of my drawings that I have done in my art book. I've done quite a bit and see how well I've improved over the years. And here is the General Lee. I did the General Lee doing a drift because I thought that was cool. There's no driver in there, so it's not realistic. And then if you can see just up on the hill, top of that hill, that's supposed to represent Roscoe in his police car chasing after them. But obviously he was never really good at keeping up with them, so he's really far away. So yeah, they definitely got away. Won another chase. Famous chases, the Dukes of Hazzard, which definitely was an iconic thing. And of course, they're generally doing all those cool epic jumps, which were actually real stunts, which was great about the 80s. They actually did most of them real stunts, which is great. So yeah, this has my drawing, and here's my Lego General Lee. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video review of the General Lee. Sorry this took so long to finally review it, but I wanted to do Kit first because I thought Kit looked good at the time, but now the General Lee definitely is the winner in my books. So yeah, let me know down below in the comments which car was your favourite. Was it Kit or was it the General Lee? In my opinion, I definitely reckon it's the General Lee. There's one extra little thing I didn't show you. If you have a look at the bottom, you can see some gears right there. That was how I was going to do the steering. Obviously this isn't in steering form because I kind of gave up at the time because it's a lot of work. But that actually rotates. So if I put my finger in here and rotate the steering wheel, you can see those gears are moving. So yeah, and here's a moving the steering wheel. So yeah, that's how I was gonna get it to work, but it didn't quite do it. And of course, yes, I did the famous jumps the General Lee was known for. If you've seen that video in this sneak peek video review on my new projects, aka the General Lee. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye! The Dixie horn.